Hello and welcome to this edition of Wi-Fi soft training videos. In this video, we are going to explore how to utilize different tools for diagnostics and troubleshooting that are available in UniBox. So UniBox allows you to uh, look at your network and do a lot of diagnostics and understand the traffic and the usage pattern on inside your network, and a lot of information is available to the network administrator to understand the problems in the network and monitor your network closely. So let's look at different tools that are available and explore how to use them. So when log into your UniBox dashboard, and from there you can click on the tools section to explore the different diagnostic and the troubleshooting tools that you have at your disposal. So under tools you'll have the diagnostic tools. Under diagnostic tools you can click on the basic tools. The basic tools are very simple tools that are available to do basic troubleshooting of your network. For example, the ping tool allows you to do ping to remote devices like remote IP addresses and domain name to find out whether your connection is active or not. So for example, if I do a ping to google.com, it is going to send me back the results of uh, the test. So this tells you the time required to ping google.com and how many packets were transmitted and how many packets were received. Similarly, the trace route function will allow you to find out different hops within your network. This tool is especially important when you want to find out where exactly the outage has happened inside your network, whether it is at a AP level or whether it's at the ISP level. So the trace route can also function in both directions, both on your WAN connection as well as your LAN connection. So let's explore. Let's say I want to do a trace route to yahoo.com. So it will run a trace route from the UniBox controller to yahoo.com to find out each and every hop from UniBox all the way to Yahoo's server. So these hops will tell you the latency in the network and how much time between each hop and how the traffic is flowing from UniBox all the way to the remote server. Lastly, there is a smart tool. This tool is used for checking the health of your hard disk inside UniBox. Since hard disk is a component which can fail, it is important to monitor the health of the hard disk frequently to find out if it contains any bad sectors or is the performance is going down. So the smart tool allows you to monitor the health of your disk. Next, we're going to come to another tool called the IP scan tool. The IP scan allows you to scan all the devices in a particular LAN or WAN segment of your network. So for example, if you want to, let's say we have an office LAN network and I do an IP scan, it will scan for all the devices which are active within the LAN network and will provide you the list of each and every active device on the network. This tool is especially important to find out which all devices are connected or have been issued IP address from the UniBox controller. The network trace tool is used for finding out network traces or getting the network trace on the UniBox. You can run this to do a really deep troubleshooting of your network. So first you click on the network trace to open the network trace options, and then you have to select a particular network on which you want to run the network trace. This network trace allows you to capture all the network protocol and the communication that is happening between different devices on that particular network. So here you have to specify how long that particular trace to run, the number of packets you want to capture, and what is the size of those in size of the trace that you want to build. Please remember to run this very judiciously because it will create a large amount of files on your disk, and if you don't stop it at the right time, it will consume a lot of disk space on your network. The filter option allows you to filter certain amount of traffic or only capture the traffic that is only relevant or which you are interested in. Once you start the trace, this command will be sent over to UniBox, and it will start logging all the packets that flows between on that particular interface with this particular filter expression. You can export that trace and download it on your laptop, which you can use the tools like Wireshark to monitor what is going on within the network. The next diagnostic tool at your disposal is called Force Authentication. So this tool allows you to look at what all devices are currently online on the network and which are not yet authenticated. The devices which are not yet authenticated have been issued IP address by UniBox, but perhaps those devices are either not able to get online or having problems getting authenticated through the captive portal. This tool is especially important when you want to allow a user on the network and the user is having a problem getting online or logging in through the captive portal. For example, if someone calls in from a remote location and wants to know and validates that he's a valid user on the network or which was signed up for the network for that particular network but is unable to log in, the administrator can go to this section and find out and search for that particular user's device and can authenticate the user directly from the force authentication section. This is especially true when you want to resolve end user issues without having to guide the user through the captive portal. Um, Next, we are also going to explore the event logs section. The event logs are the place where all the logs of UniBox can be viewed and analyzed. This section is especially important when you want to troubleshoot authentication issues or issues for clients who are unable to get an IP address from UniBox. So this section will give you exactly all the history of when the user logged in, when the user was associated with UniBox, what IP address was assigned to that UniBox, and many other information related to all the events that are happening inside UniBox. You can download this complete URL logs or you can export them into an Excel format and analyze them separately on your computer. So this event logs gives you a lot of insights of what all events that have happened for last 24 hours inside UniBox. Additionally, you can also search for a given user or a given MAC address and find out the activity of that particular MAC address by entering that information in the search column. For example, I will just search for all the history of this particular MAC address. Here you can see that that particular MAC address was authenticated several times, and he was also logged out from the system and so on. In addition to this, we also have the remote Syslog server. The remote Syslog server allows you to configure a server on your side and capture the syslog messages that are arising from the UniBox controller. So here you have to give your IP address of your syslog server and select the protocol, whether you want to have a TCP or a UDP, and give the port number of your syslog server. When you save these settings, all the syslog messages will start automatically getting routed to your syslog server, and so that you can archive them and you can analyze them independently yourself. With this, we conclude this section of various diagnostics tools available inside UniBox. Uh, for more information, please watch our other training videos or visit our website for more information about the products and services we offer. Thank you for watching.